Okay, question number one. A goat farmer raises two breeds of goats, breed H and breed J. He wants to compare the weights of the two breeds and takes independent random samples of 14 goats from each breed. So what is given here are the weights of 14 breed H goats, and we have to use this data to determine the 5-number summary for the sample of breed H goats. So what is a 5-number summary? So we need to find the minimum, Q1, median, Q2, and maximum of these data points or data values. So first make sure all the data values are in the ascending order, which is in this case. So our minimum and maximum is going to be very straightforward. Find the least value, which is 48 lbs, which is your minimum, and maximum is 80. Next, we have 14 data values and we need to find the median. So 14 data values, the median would be the middle of these 14 data values. So 14 is an even number, so the middle would be 7th and the 8th one. How do you get that? You divide 14 divided by 2, which is 7, and plus 1. So 7th and 8th would be the middle values. So when you have two numbers in the middle, you find the average of those two, which is going to be 64 pounds. So once you find the median, we can find Q1 and Q2 by finding the middle point or the median value of the lower half and the upper half. Now let's look at the lower half. So 64 is the median. So there are 7 data values to the left of the median, and there will be 7 data values to the right of the median. So now let's find the middle point of the lower half. So in this case, there are 7 data values. The middle would be 7 plus 1, which is 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 2, that's going to be the 4th data value, which is 56. So 56 is going to be the Q1. And to find Q2, you do the same thing. Now you look at the upper half and find the median of the upper half, which in this case is going to be 72. So now we have all the 5-number summary without using calculator, just by looking at the data values. Next, you can also use the calculator, but make sure that you're entering all the data values right. If you make one mistake, that can give you everything wrong. Now let's see how that looks on the calculator. So you go to Stat, Edit, and you enter the list, and after that use Stat Calc to calculate all the summary statistics. So minimum is 48, Q1 is 56, median is 64, Q3 is 72, and maximum is 80. Again, if you make a mistake while entering the data value, you will get everything wrong. Now part B. The distribution of weight for breed J goats is displayed in the box plot. So we have to use the 5-number summary from part A and the box plot of breed J to compare the center and variability for the distribution of weight for breed H goats and the distribution of weight for breed J goats in context. So let's recall the 5-number summary for breed J goats. Since we are only comparing the center and variability, I've only listed the Q1, median, Q3, and the IQR, which can be found by subtracting Q1 from Q3. So in this case, it's 16 lbs. Now using the box plot, we can find the Q1, which is a little above 55, that's 56, and the median, which is same as breed H goat, which is 64 lbs, and then the maximum, and then the Q3 is 80 lbs. So IQR is 80 minus 56, which is 24 lbs. Now let's compare. When we compare, we have to add the context and comparative term. So first let's compare the median, and then variability can be compared using the IQR. So the center of the distribution of weight for breed H goats, which is our context, The center is measured using the median, which is 64 pounds, which is the same, so that is a comparative word, as the center of the distribution of weights for breed J goat. So we added the context and also the comparative word, and we compared the center. And now the variability, the same thing, we use the comparative term and also the context. So the variability of the distribution of weight for breed H goats, which is 16 pounds, which is less than the variability of the distribution of weights for breed J goats. Now part C of question number 1. A stem leaf plot is another way to display the weight of goats. So they've displayed a stem leaf plot of the distribution of weight for the breed H goats. And they're asking us to consider the 5-number summary from part A and the stem leaf plot. If a box plot were created from the 5-number summary found in part A, what characteristic of the shape of the distribution of weight for the breed H goats would be apparent from the stem leaf plot but not from the box plot? So just to compare, I created a box plot using the 5-number summary for breed H goats. And you can see that the stem leaf plot shows the exact shape of the distribution. So this distribution is bimodal, has 2 peaks. But if you look at the box plot, it does not show the exact shape of the distribution. It does not show the peaks. It does not show if there is any gaps between the data points. The main reason is that it only has the 5-number summary, whereas the stem leaf plot shows the individual data points. So our answer would be the stem leaf plot of the distribution of weights for the breed H goat displays its bimodal shape, which will now be apparent in the corresponding box plot. Now part C, question number 2, is asking us to explain why a box plot would not display the characteristic of the shape of the distribution identified in part C1. So in part C1, we identify the shape of the distribution is bimodal, and we have to explain why a box plot would not display this characteristic. And the reason is that the box plot only shows the 5-number summary, not the individual data values. So because the individual data values are not shown, it is not possible to see the 2 peaks or the bimodal shape of the distribution. Also, if there is a gap, you cannot see that in the box plot. Now part C, question number 2, is asking us to explain why a box plot would not display the characteristic of the shape of the distribution identified in part C1. So in part C1, we identify the shape of the distribution is bimodal, and we have to explain why a box plot would not display this characteristic. And the reason is that the box plot only shows the 5-number summary, not the individual data values. So because the individual data values are not shown, it is not possible to see the 2 peaks or the bimodal shape of the distribution. Also, if there is a gap, you cannot see that in the box plot.